Hello everybody and welcome to PrimePlays Rogue Legacy. Let's jump straight in. We didn't do too badly last time. We had a good run towards the end there, I think, if I remember rightly. I'm not sure. Should we go for an ADHD Barbarian King? What else we got? Endomorph, also with ADHD. And an Archmage must clear house break stuff to restore MP. I do already break everything. Sir Hornsby. My last one was a Barbarian Queen, so let's go for an Archmage. Might as well, you know. And, yeah, should we throw in some extra magic damage? I feel like it might be a good idea if we're playing as an Archmage, you know. Yeah, let's do it. Do we have any more things we can unlock with 158 gold? No. Anything here? How much is that going to be? 375. And 375. But to get those, I think we're going to need to be able to carry more weight, I believe. Need anything from her? No. So ideally, we want to get, should we say what, 1,000 on this run? Let's try and get to 1,000. I know our health is lower with a mage, and I really need to start using more of that. I wasn't too afraid to use it there because I can just get that MP back, you know. Oh, that was so dumb of me. I could have just done that. I need to focus a little more and start paying attention, you know. So we got the big guy down there. We got a Doomvis coming at us, but I'm not too worried about him. There we are. Actually, that does quite a lot of magic damage by the look of things, so... yeah, we should be using that as much as possible, really. That was dumb. There was even an indicator showing you what was going to happen. That's okay, we just need to take a lot less dumb damage. We're only at 88 gold, so we've got a long way to go before we hit our goal of 1,000 gold on this run. And yes, I know. People are probably going to want me to be playing the boss, or at least fight that giant eye boss that we came across before. I will, I don't feel ready, you know? I'm just not ready, I'm not there yet. You know, when I feel a bit more tanky, when I'm not dying so quickly, when I'm... Oh dear. I think when I'm consistently doing runs where I'm getting just 1,000 gold, I think that's when the time is to start, you know, thinking about the boss. Call me cautious? I just think that's the right choice, you know? Oh, fuck that room. So, that goal of 1,000 gold didn't happen. Let's just not talk about that run. That didn't happen. You know, let's go with an ADHD Paladin. Seems like the right choice to me. Okay, we have enough to carry more. Let's do that. Let's carry more. And that way we can take one of our upgrades afterwards, you know? One of our armor or weapon upgrades or something. And not have to worry too much about it. Seriously, no gold there? This run had better give me something good. How am I going to deal with him? By doing that, we'll just run away. Oh, okay, I forgot about him being able to shoot. It's a lot of gold there, we do want that. Damn it. We need a longer sword. Is there any way to get a longer sword? I guess just be one of the people with, I think it was Gigantism I saw earlier. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing and take my time a little more, I think. Oh, this room is horrifying. Didn't mean to jump on him there. I wanted to land next to him and just, you know, hit him. Maybe shouldn't be so religious about picking everything up in this room, because I'm probably going to die in this room. Yeah. You know, if I keep doing that. Let's remember for next time to not worry too much about that room. Oh, I really thought we were going to die for a moment there, guys. Okay, so we have this guy. Wait. There we go. Okay, so patience is definitely a virtue in this game, and maybe I was getting a little cocky. I've had a couple of good runs lately. I tend to remember the good runs and never the absolutely awful ones. Like, you know, I've already forgotten about that last run. Obviously 1,000 isn't my goal anymore. I just want to get to, I don't know, 500? Still not there yet. I just want to get to 500. If we get to 500, I'll be happy. Maybe I'll take a health upgrade or something. Don't think I'll take a health upgrade. Yeah, I'll be happy with 500. If we can live to that, then, you know, that's enough for me. I'm not greedy. No way. Okay, so we didn't hit 500. Let's reassess what we're doing here, you know? Barbarian Queen with hypergonadism. Can't be knocked back. Born to be gigantism. No foot pulse. Every kill gives you mana and you get Blade War. Endomorph and nostalgic. Let's go for Lady Stephanie the second. Lady Stephanie had a beard. I didn't even notice that for a moment there. And 484. Should we put that in a... Yeah, let's just put that in something else to carry. Like that last run, we'll just forget about it. Just spend it on something fairly utilitarian. We can worry about, you know, upgrading things that are useful, well, more useful later on. That's a good start to our 1,000 goal. Okay, the longer sword is quite nice actually for dealing with those guys up there, but I still took far more damage than I'm happy with, you know? What does the Blade Wall do? I don't think I've actually summoned one yet. Does that? Does that block attacks? No, it doesn't block attacks. But it also doesn't mean that... Let's check this. Okay, they actually just don't come up. Yeah, those spikes just don't seem to come up when my character walks over them, which is, you know, it's nice. Maybe, I kind of want to check, but I don't want to risk it at the same time. That was terrible. I should have waited in the middle for a moment there. Yeah, those spikes there. I want to check if it works on those, but at the same time I get the feeling it's not going to. Die? I thought he died. Yeah. See, that's why I shouldn't have checked, but at least now I know for the future. Didn't even get anywhere near my 1,000 run, so let's just go straight into IBS. That's a terrible thing to have. Not terrible as in it makes you a bad person, like, you suffer from IBS. You know, I'd like to say I feel your pain, but what I have is slightly different, right? But it's very similar symptoms. And, my god, for those that don't suffer from IBS, like, you know, the worst part of it is it's mostly trap wind when you eat certain things or what have you. And you think, oh, trap wind, anyone can deal with a bit of that. You have no idea how much that hurts. Like, you know? I've seen people go in hospital for it and what have you, and well, everything's a little blurry. I didn't read the traits. I'm wondering if he was nearsighted or something. You know. It's not so bad though. It's a nice effect. It's, you know, might cause us a few issues, but I don't imagine it being that much of a problem, you know. This is our 1,000 gold run, okay? This one. I shouldn't have eaten that. That was really dim of me. I'm going to blame that on the nearsightedness and not just bad play. Dang it. I should maybe just jump over those guys in the future rather than feel like I have to kill them. You know? Oh, that was so... I'm just not doing very well today, you know? I just need to focus myself, calm myself down, and I should try what I did in a previous video, just stop paying attention. That was a Doomvis. Stop paying attention didn't really do much for us there, you know? Excuse you? You just fought? Wow, okay, yeah, that was why we were talking about IBS. I remember now, you know? But yeah, my mother suffers with it, and, you know, my mother's an older, mature lady, you know? So I was a bit worried the first time I saw her with it. I hadn't seen her in quite a while. I'd been away for a couple of years, you know. First time I saw it properly, I turned up to see her. I hadn't seen her in a while. And she was so bloated with trapped wind that she looked pregnant, you know. I was like, Mum, are you pregnant again? You're far too old to be having kids, you know. Besides, I'm pretty sure you had a hysterectomy when I was younger, didn't you? She was like, no, I just don't feel well. I was like, don't feel well? What are you growing in there? Just the world's giantest poop, you know? But yeah, it turns out it was IBS, and my God, that must have hurt something rotten. Must have smelled something rotten when that wind got out. Perfect timing, really. Yeah, it must have smelled something rotten when that wind got out. I hope you guys can hear the farts my characters occasionally do. You know? Look, I'm a grown man, I'm 27, but there's no reason I can't enjoy the sound of a good fart. Let's wait for this next one to go. We actually got to it. We took no damage and got to one of those rooms. Let's watch us die on the way back out now. We didn't even die on the way back out. I'm very proud of myself, you know. Turns out talking about farts and my mother's IBS, maybe not such a bad thing, you know. Oh God, I hope she doesn't watch this. If not, sorry, Mom. Anyway, let's keep on fighting these Doombuses. Please go over me. Oh, thank God. You know, I thank God a lot, but I don't actually believe in God. Now, I think we've had this conversation before. Just don't start that in the comments. Why does every comment section have to like become a religious or atheistic argument? Live and let live, you know. That's enough on that anyway. Unlike the James Bond film Live and Let Die, which, it's alright. I'm just not the biggest Bond fan. Okay, love my action films. Just never quite got into Bond. Don't know why. I didn't even see how much we earned on that run. Let's just do one more anyway. Let's go for a hypergonadism paladin. He's got glaucoma though. It's so dark. Apparently it's dark. 506. Is that going to be enough? Let's go check if that's enough to get anything from our paladin here. 375 plus 5 weight, but it does an extra 4 damage. That could never hurt, apart from the enemies, of course. 131 left, which I know is not enough to buy anything, unless... What was that new room we got? Enemy scale slower, easier but lesser rewards. Multiple rooms stack slowly, enemy scaling more. Stack slowing, enemy scaling more. Huh. Okay. Let's worry about that in the future when we know what the hell it really means. I'm guessing it just means that the enemies level up less compared to when I level up. So that glaucoma isn't actually as bad as I expected it to be. It said it's so dark, but I don't know, it's not as dark as it could be. Come on, let's try this spell. We haven't used that one before. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I mean, I still took a fair amount of damage, but you know, if I learn to play properly, oh, we got another one over here as well. Yeah, if I learn to play properly, then that might be quite wonderful. Maybe for clearing those larger rooms, it's probably worth remembering to just, you know, use it. Jump too high there. I know I didn't get the chandelier in that other room, that's terrible of me, but I just wanted to get the hell out of there before I took any more bad damage. Or dumb damage. Or, you know, just Prime wasn't playing well damage. I hope you can appreciate though that like my average is getting slightly better. Like, I'm having less in the way of like a weird split between really good runs and really terrible runs. I think also a part of you know, maybe the amount of gold I got on some of the 1,000 gold runs was just due to the luck in finding the chests, maybe. I had to think about that for a moment there. That was maybe a waste of a spell. Especially considering it missed and I still had to go up there and punch him anyway. But, I like the noise it makes, you know? Let's just deal with him. You know what? I'm going to throw out another one of these. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I would have thrown out another one. There we go. I won't waste it on a zombie, let's face it. They're quite easy, and we don't need to. Got some terrible damage though. Some health would be nice. We've at least got 600. Let's definitely try and make this our 1000 run, and then we'll end the video, I reckon. Regardless of whether I get 1000 on this run or not, I think that's the right time. I completely forgot about the tangent I was going off on, which means it probably wasn't all that interesting or important. Anyway, you know. So I was just really worried that they were Doomvises and I was missing something there. So yeah, maybe on the next video we'll go straight to this boss room. We'll lock this down and is this a boss room? No, the boss rooms have the doors. You idiot. Yeah, because that's... what's that called? The Maya. Yeah, let's not go in there yet. Yeah, I'm level 20, but it seems that the enemies have all stayed around level 13. Do you know what? I don't like you anymore. Let's just deal with that. And we got killed by a Doomvis. I would have liked to have made it for 1000. That's a sort of a bum note to end the video on, I suppose. But that's how it's going to be. If you like that, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But of course, if you do, please leave a comment, leave us some constructive criticism, or you know what, leave us some positive comments too. They'll always be nice. In the meantime, I've been Prime Minister Sinister, and this has been PrimePlays Rogue Legacy. Thank you for watching.